Paul Holland definitely looks fired up. McGrail looks a bit more relaxed, but we'll see.
Over 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing the black shorts with the yellow trim, fighting out of MMAX gym. Give it up for Miguel Julie. And his opponent in the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with the gold trim, fighting out of Impact MMA, Paul Holland.
Neither fighter taking their eyes off their opponent there, as the announcer was calling out the names.
Okay. Touch of gloves, listen to the instructions. Both fighters separate and they're ready to go.
Ready? Yeah. Ready.
Paul Holland getting last minute instructions from his coach. They touch gloves and off they go. Paul Holland there, hands up, standing right in front, tries the 1-2. Miguel moves away, his head nice and down. Miguel looks like he's got good footwork, going in and out, but Paul countered there with a right cross. But Miguel was unfazed and he's still moving around in southpaw stance. Paul seems to be trying to set up something with a double jab, but Miguel ducked under nicely there and got the clinch. They both separate and Miguel went for a big right, which Paul avoided. Paul led with a right there, but Miguel went out the way, ducked and countered with a left.
That's it, you blocked it. Good man, uppercut.
Paul's doubled up there and there was a bit of exchange, but neither fighter really got caught. But Paul's looking to counter with that big right hand as Miguel moves away.
Miguel Julies needs to be careful. Every time he throws his right hand, he goes completely off balance, and that's what's going to set up Paul Holland to land some strikes on him. So every time Miguel throws his right hand, he looks like he's off balance. He needs to make sure he keeps his balance when he throws it. He might be throwing maybe too much power into it.
Yeah, both fighters seem to be happy at a distance here. They haven't seen much work in the pocket. Both fighters are standing at a range and then looking for a big right hand. Bit of a clinch up here. Referee advises to separate. Paul pushes Miguel against the cage and they separate. Touch gloves here. Paul seems to keep that chin down. He seems to be a bit upright there.
Just thinking that much.
They do seem to be looking for the big shots here. Paul seems to have forgotten about his jab a bit. Miguel's caught him there definitely with that right cross.
Left hook on the end of it as well.
Yeah.
Did seem to catch Holland at the end of the round there.
Yeah, I'm thinking that Miguel Julies seems to have slightly longer limbs. He needs to control the distance better than he did in that first round. And as you said, Mark, towards the end of that round, Paul Holland's chin seemed to be quite up in the air. Miguel Julies did land on him. I imagine his corner are going to make sure that he gets that chin down, keeping his hands up. Overall, I think maybe the round went to Paul Holland. What do you guys think?
That's very close to call. I think Miguel did land a few good shots near the end, which might have swayed the judges if they saw that. It's that Paul seemed to forget his jab near the end of that round and he was just looking for a big shot. He needs to be a bit more patient, I think, in the second round. Miguel needs to keep doing what he's doing.
Like Luke said though, he does need to be careful when throwing that right hand off balance a few times. If he's not careful, he will get caught.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah. Go.
Okay. Paul, no touch gloves this time. Paul just wants to get down to business. Miguel's keeping him at a range there, trying to use a jab. He's pouring away. Paul's using his jab to set up that right, and Miguel is aware of that, and he's moving away. But he's still looking for some good exchanges there from both hands, especially Miguel. He wanted to trade there, but Paul's gone back just to reset himself with that left jab.
Let's go. Pop that jab.
Miguel's now looking for that right jab from the southpaw stance. Paul's looking for that big right there, and he's ducking down. He's well aware that Miguel may counter him. So Paul now does seem to have got good advice from his corner. Miguel seems to be looking to go in just linear and looking to set up 1-2. It does seem to be Miguel who's more interested in having a tear up on the inside.
As a big right hand by Paul Holland. He looks like he's a bit more comfortable in this situation. Miguel Judy's looking a little bit reckless when they start to throw, just like there where Paul Holland landed that left hand.
Yeah, Miguel needs to be careful when he gets in on the inside. His hands are coming down as he's looking for those shots. Paul looks a bit more disciplined this round, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree, Mark.
A nice jab there from Miguel though. Paul doubling up with a jab. He's looking patient there. He's not rushing in.
He's doing a good job of controlling the centre of the octagon in this round. Got Miguel backing up.
Definitely. Yeah, Paul. Nice shot there from Paul. Miguel needs to be a bit more technical in his approach, I think. He needs to use his angles a bit more and use that jab. Okay, last 10 seconds. Let's see if someone can do something decisive in this round. Nice little feeling jab from Miguel. Fill it up with the right hand, but Paul was well sorted out well in advance.
I think you've got to give that round to Holland. I think he controlled the centre of the ring. Neither fighter landed big shot, but I think you have to give it to him on the control for Hollander.
Yeah, I agree. Overall, I think Paul Holland won the round, but what I did see towards the end of that round was Miguel Julies start landing his jab. And when he lands his jab, Paul Holland does react. And it's that jab that's going to help set up those bigger shots, which you can see Miguel Julies wants to throw, but you need to set them up.
Yep, I agree. Julies can get good advice from Denniston in his corner on what to do, and if he executes it, I think he's got a good chance of getting this third round, because his footwork is potentially, you know, can win him this fight, this round.
Right, last round, Paul, now, yeah?
So both fighters looking ready, but Paul definitely looks like he wants to push the pace. Miguel looking down on his corner there, and Paul's not giving him any chance. And he's doubling up there. Miguel needs to stand up. Miguel needs to cover up, stand up, or clinch. Paul needs to be laying it on him. Miguel needs to clinch. And that is a standing 8 count for Miguel. He got caught with some good shots there.
He wasn't ready at the start of the round.
Wasn't ready at the start, but Paul didn't give him any chance, and that's the way it should be.
He doesn't look like he's ready for this round, Miguel Julies.
Paul's going straight at it, but he needs to be disciplined himself. Miguel's come back. Miguel seems to have got his breather back, and he's not going to go down easily.
No, but like that, I thought he looked like he lost a little bit, but then it almost like awoke the beast in him. Now he's starting to throw back.
So Paul's back on the back foot now. Miguel's got his breather back, and he's got his discipline back, and he's back into this round.
Straight through, nice. Double up, straight over the top. Good man.
Some good shots. Paul's keeping his head down.
He's getting tired, Paul.
Miguel pouring out that right jab.
Straight through, straight right.
He's waiting. He's being pretty disciplined. He's looking for that left shot. But Paul's ducked underneath and countered himself and went inside.
Good counter right hand there from Miguel.
Don't pull back on him, he's tired. It's his last round.
So there's only a minute left. Whoever wins this last minute, I think, will get the nod in this fight.
Find some shots.
Miguel's pouring a bit with those shots. Paul's countered and kept his head down. Miguel's definitely looking the more tired of the two.
Got to keep those hands up as well.
But Paul is ducking down and just throwing those shots rather than placing them. Last 10 seconds. Let's see if someone can finish with a strong flurry. Paul seems to have backed him up against the cage here with his head down. Miguel's clinching. So
Very good fight. Good fight. Good fight.
Miguel, you know, he showed some good
Ladies
work.
and gentlemen,
Using
please
his
give it up
jab.
for both fighters.
Both fighters have done well.
And after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. We we have a unanimous decision. The winner in the blue corner, Holland!
Well done, that's a win over a guy with 8-0 beforehand. You've got 1-0.
Yeah, no, 2-0.
Tell me what's going through.
Yeah, absolutely was. I mean, he's 8-0. He's a final experience fighter. I came in with 1 fight, 1 win. And you know, this guy showed determination, hard work, you put it in, you get fucking rewards. You work hard, you put your fucking back teeth into it, put your fucking legs into it.
You smashed it.
Fucking smashed it, yeah.
The first round, if I may say, was a little bit nervy for both of you. After that, you came out, there was a little bit of an onslaught, you remained composed through that, and you picked it up again. What did your corner say to you after the end of round 1, what was going through your head?
So, round 1, German coach, he was happy with that performance. I mean, I had this one in the second half, so my first it was just balling and swinging. I was a lot more composed in this one, so I'm much happy performance. And then I could see he retiring a bit. I was going to step on the gas, step off the gas, you know, just keep it going, keep boxing. I don't want to rush and finish to become a brawl. I wanted to box better and fight better, and that's what I did.
That was a great performance for everyone. Is there anything you want to say here for everybody watching today?
Yeah, to the fans, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Paul, well done. Congratulations.
Fucking brilliant work.